twisting hard where the shadows lie. Grip the handle, feel the engines roar. Freedom ain't a dream, it's the open door. Ride the storm, feel the thunder break. Cut the change and let the earth quake. Born to run, born to never fold. Heart of fire, soul of untamed gold. Night's a beast, it devours the weak. Steel and fire, the language I speak. Dust in my lungs, wind in my face. Speed's my temple, this road's my grace. Ride the storm, feel the thunder break. Cut the change and let the earth quake. Born to run, born to never fold. Heart of fire, soul of untamed gold. Ain't no cage that can hold me down. No leash, no chains, no goddamn crown. I'm a rebel, yeah, my spirit's raw. The world can't touch what the wild man saw. Ride the storm, feel the thunder break. Cut the change and let the earth quake. Born to run, born to never fold. Heart of fire, soul of untamed gold.
Craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime is Florida Cabinet Distributors. With over 20 years in business and 39 years of woodmaking experience, they proudly serve Northeast Florida to Southeast Georgia, delivering custom woodwork that combines precision, beauty, and durability. Whether you're dreaming of a custom kitchen, bathroom vanity, fireplace and mantle, entertainment center, outdoor kitchen, or even a full library, we can build it at Florida Cabinet Distributors, exactly the way that you envision. Hey, no project is too big or too small. If it's made of wood, Florida Cabinet Distributors can make it. Call or text Steve today. Yes, they gave us his personal cell number, 904-874-3442. That's 904-874-3442 to book today. Florida Cabinet Distributors, craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime. from the virtual Iowa Speedway in the cornfields of the new Midwest. Matter of fact, I just got done eating corn. Not Iowa corn, Carolina corn. We welcome you to the Brickyard 200. I don't know where the hell that come from, the Brickyard. And I guess a sponsor, actually, the Brickyard, because it ain't Indianapolis. Yeah, the Brickyard 200 tonight, ready to roll here at Iowa Speedway. It is the next round for the NASRA DSR Electric Truck Series. Happy Monday night to you and yours. Boy, it feels like cold December, January in the Carolinas. I know it down in Georgia as well. Jacob Reeves, I'm Wesley Outland. Beaglestein Hopton, he's warm. It's summertime down in Australia. But nonetheless, Jacob, we're ready to roll with the trucks tonight here for race number 11 of the season, buddy. Good evening.
Yes, sir. Wesley Outland, good evening to you and good evening to everybody out there on the NASRA 360 Racing Network. Iowa is in the house. It's going to be the cornfields of Iowa. This is going to be an absolute banger of a race. Will Adam Newton be able to go back-to-back? We'll see what happens.
There's a look at the point standings. Obviously, Adam Newton in swim, the multi-time winner of the year. Luke Smith right there behind him in second. Taylor Peacock, Jonathan Cofield, defending series champion, two-time winner this year. But by the way, Jacob, Adam Newton, the only man that's got 3 wins on the year. This guy has had a great season for the man we call the Bulldog.
Well, he has. I mean, and Adam Newton obviously winning last week at Martinsville. Very, very emotional win for the Bulldog, Adam Newton, last week. He was a little bit choked up on that one, honestly, Wesley. But he was very choked up about it, but certainly a well-deserved win from Adam Newton. But will he be able to go for 2 in a row? He's at another short track like Iowa here tonight.
That is the question. Ladies and gentlemen, the starting lineup is ready to roll, and we're ready for the Brickyard 200. On the pole, Adam Newton with another fast time, 23.982, ready to roll alongside with Peyton Johnson on the front row. Lucas Lyons from Kentucky and Indiana's Joey Sires make up row 2. Jeffrey Johnson, Jonathan Cofield for row number 3. The 33 and the 58, by the way, that's the defending champion. Andrew Harris, Justin White, row 4. Roger Diebold, Justin Love could make row 5. And don't count out Chad Ross or Cole Larson on the 7/8 mile here in Iowa. They make up your top 12 in row 6.
Absolutely. They're going to be rolling off from P13 here tonight. Will be Rome as of the Serve Pro machine. To his outside is the 45 of Matt Cherry, making up row number 7. Taylor Peacock and the Kappa, Joshua Suss, making up row number 8 with Chris Blanchard and Brian Chew back here in row number 9, 17th and 18th. Jason Morales and Shane Trotter round out the top 20 with Kermit DeFranc here. Luke Smith with Colton Hogan, Daytona winner, making up row 11. And then Phil Pappas and Tyler Dittmer making up 23rd and 24th.
And we're not done yet. Let's go to the rest of the lineup, including Steve Barnett, Buzzy Mongold on row 13, Dan Hagan, Aaron Van Rydel, top 30, James Kaufman and Shane Scott, Tyler Goodwood, J.D. Larson, Cody Knott, Craig Schroeder, Robert Richards, Ryan Dillevo, right there in the back, 36 trucks. And any other takers? That's the field for tonight here at Iowa. There's a look at the race information. Stage number 1 for the Brickyard 200 will go green flag at the end of stage 1. It'll be 50 laps. Stage 2 will take us all the way to lap 100, presented by the Glass Mechanic. And then, Jacob, a 100-lap shootout for the third and final stage. Unlimited attempts at overtime, no fast repair, 4 total tires, and 100% fuel capacity. So what are you thinking, Jacob? How many laps can they go on a tank of fuel here?
It's going to be kind of tricky for these guys to be able to make it. First stage, they should be good to go to make it if it's at 100% fuel capacity. You'll be able to go 100% all the way through that very first stage. You'll have to pit before the end of Glass Mechanic Stage 2. I'm going to guess and say somewhere around 65, 70 is what I would say on 100% fuel. Maybe go longer. I mean, hell, they could even push it to possibly not the pit, but this place is absolutely crazy on tires. They're going to have to be careful. Do not burn these tires up. This Iowa track, it is absolute bad, fast, multi-groove. It's going to be a good one here tonight.
It is a track that drives like a super speedway, though it is considered a short track. There's some of the onboard cameras. You just saw Justin Lumpkin, Raul Beza, Joshua Suss, just some of the drivers that have onboard cameras ready to go for this evening. Some of these other drivers, there you see it. Cole Larson.
Wesley,
I love the camera angles. I love the camera angles, Jacob. I love them.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. And you know, great camera angles, obviously, by a great producer, the Australia Dean Hop, the Biggles, the best in the business. But these guys going into turn one, we're going to have to watch out for these guys, because if they go in a little bit too high going into turn one, there is a bump over there that will absolutely knock you straight into your shorts and really knock the truck all get out, all kinds of ways. Guys got to have to watch it right here, diving into one.
And season 6, the Brickyard 200 is on here at Iowa. Ladies and gentlemen, you have a virtual race. Adam Newton on the whole shot. Sorry about that. We got one up in the wall. Lyons and Johnson battle for second now, Jacob, as they work through 3 and 4. Getting ready to complete lap 1, buddy.
Yeah, and Adam Newton really on the charge, got the pole and tried to keep it up front, but Lucas Lyons right behind him. Remember, Lyons finished second last week at Martinsville. Lyons would love to get one spot better one way or another, but Peyton Johnson not wanting to give it up on the outside. Mind you, everybody down in that new asphalt, down there from the bottom to the middle, you go up on that top side, West Allen, it is going to be a pain in the tail, especially over turn 1. But there you see Johnson trying to get the run. You can multi-groove it. Takes the run to the top, down to the inside. PJ going for the lead.
I'll tell you what, though, as we watch all that going on with Peyton Johnson on the inside of Adam Newton, I got to say, though, Jacob, could this year be the year for Adam Newton? Could this be the champion season? I want to say he's like the Denny Hamlin of NASRA, right? He's been so close so many times, but fell short. But what a season. 3 wins, winner last week of the All-Star race in Martinsville. Peyton Johnson to the lead, but what a year for Newton. What do you think?
I think this is, you know, I mean, you mentioned it, Denny Hamlin. You know, this was his best shot to get it done was this year, come off a killer season. Adam Newton's got the same exact shot right here, but can he close the deal and not do like Denny Hamlin did this season? Granted, you take it however you want it out of that whole deal. That's a whole different beef out of that. But yes, I do think that this is Adam Newton's best shot. If he keeps the consistency, keeps the running, keeps getting the wins, because those playoff points is going to help him later on in the rounds. I think this is Adam Newton's best shot to try to win the DSR Electric Truck Series Championship this season.
The Iowa Speedway is a fun place, 7/8 of a mile. 0.875 mile long tri-oval track. They call it the infield of dreams of the Midwest. And right now, 5 in, it's Johnson leading over Newton and Lyons and Cofield and Harris. That's your motorsports law firm of NASRA coming across the line to head back to 1.
Yeah, Joey Stires, obviously. I know what he's doing. Oh, wow, Matt Cherry, big time loss out of the 45. Something happened to Matt Cherry. Was very, very slow. Something might have happened. He might have got tight, might have got pushed up, might have got tagged in the tailgate, got sent up the hill. He is all the way back to dead last. 45 of Matt Cherry, dead last in the field, sitting 35th. He's got to find something. Luke Smith, you see him right here on your screen trying to work his way up through here. But back up here to the Bulldog, Adam Newton, trying to make a charge. Lyons down on the inside. Lyons trying to make something happen as they go into turn 3. Lyons right on his tailgate, and Newton's right on Peyton Johnson's tailgate.
Talk about being in the lion's den, if you will, as you just mentioned, all of that craziness going on. And watch this now as Lyons on the inside battling with Newton. That's for the second spot while Peyton Johnson pulls away. There's contact. Newton bounces off the safety barrier. Opens the door to Lyons again, but he can't kick the door in on the bottom of 3 and 4. He's got to back away, reset, and start all over.
front four may try to separate themselves from the rest of the field. Peyton Johnson, Adam Newton, Lucas Lyons, and Jonathan Cofield. Two of them, mind you, from the Bandits Motorsports stable, with that being obviously Lucas Lyons and Jonathan Cofield. Jeffrey Johnson, a couple of spots back as well, right there in the 8th spot, trying to jump up here and get into the mix as well. But the front four is starting to put a little bit of a gap over that 5th place driver of Andrew Harris. Don't count out that 87. He's fast as all get out on this Monday night series too.
We are just getting started at Iowa for the NASRA DSR Electric Truck Series. We need to pause for station identification if you're listening on CRN.
The Community Radio Network, WCRN, 87.9 FM, Clayton, Carter, Smithfield, North Carolina. Proud to be in the USA. We are CRN.
Welcome back to Iowa Speedway in the Brickyard 200. Jacob Reeves, I'm Wesley Outland. Finkelstein Hopper, as always, on the phenomenal production. Race number 11 in season number 6 of the NASRA DSR Electric Truck Series at Iowa. And right now, Peyton Johnson is the Pied Piper. A battle for second, though, between Lyons and Newton and Cofield heading into one.
Yeah, Lyons just shot right around Adam Newton like he was sitting still. Cofield tried to follow him as well. Now that 4-truck breakaway has turned into a 6-truck breakaway. Harris and Joey Stiers latched right onto the back of them. 6 trucks are absolutely gone. Justin White way back there in the 7th spot and pulling away from him. Here comes Cofield down to the inside. He's going to take a shot at Adam Newton for the 3rd spot, but Newton trying to get the run off of turn 2. Cofield battles hard back on the inside.
And look at Cofield staying on the inside, gives him plenty of room, lets him have it as they work their way again off the corner. Newton up top side. Here comes now Cofield back on the bottom. Drivers working their way in the early going perfectly. 15 of 200 laps. This stage 1 will go to lap number 50. However, Jacob, if they can keep it green, will go stay under the green flag into stage number 2, presented by the Glass Mechanic here at Iowa. There's your race details again on the bottom right.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that would be pretty cool to see it already. Excuse me, Wesley, already at this point, it's already looking better than what it did last week at Martinsville. Remember Martinsville? A lot of people within NASRA, including us, would love to forget what happened last week at Martinsville because it was just an absolute wreck fest. 9 ways to Sunday. If you want to put it in layman's terms, it was a shoe show. And you can take the O and the E out, and you can basically get it what it was. I mean, I'm trying to keep it as clean as I can. That's exactly what it was, 29 cautions. We've already went as many laps as we've already went right now. We're 17 laps in, coming to the 20 laps. Already, this is better than what it was last week. And I guarantee you, everybody in NASRA is loving what they're seeing right now, and I know the fans are too.
Yeah, you know, I had I was pretty adamant of what I thought about things last week, right? Mm-hmm. You remember my rant? Remember my rant?
It made it on the NASRA 360 Racing Network.
Yeah, if you didn't take a listen, okay? If you didn't take a list out of things, you know what? Look, if you crash 3 times, Lyons, Ross, Trotter, Morales, you're out of here. Like, I mean, we've got to find a way to make it where we can make this race exciting. Racing side of things, you like make racing great again, right? Oh, yes, Wesley went there. And I was on a tangent. I'm not going to lie to you. And actually, Cody Knott texted me, and he was like, damn straight. It's good to know, Jacob, that the powers that be at NASRA, first off, they give us free reign, and we try to do a really good job. But secondly, it's like, we agree, Wesley. You're on to something. Now they need to enforce it. By the way, if you don't know what I'm talking about, last Monday night, the All-Star race at Martinsville, though it's a points race, it was a 200-lapper, there were 29 cautions. in over 200 laps the distance. 204 laps, I think, is what it was total. But anyhow, Adam Newton won, but it was 29 cautions, which ties the record of a NASRA race back at Bristol in 2023. That was 29 cautions.
Yeah, that's a lot. That is a lot. That is way too damn many. Even for Martinsville, Martinsville was a hard place to race, obviously. Not really. It's not that hard of a track. Wesley, you've called races there in real life. I've called, many races at Martinsville. And hell, I've raced at Martinsville before. It's not that hard to get around that track, but I guess maybe it's just the congestion when you got 30 or so trucks out there on the racetrack at one time. I guess, congestion kind of sets in, and then that's when you saw all the damn wrecks, to be honest with you. This place obviously a little bit wider, a little bit bigger, and it's able to handle what we're seeing here. But it's like Cofield said. Cofield said the same thing. He knew what was going to happen when we went to Martinsville. Every single race that he's ever been in at Martinsville, it's always sucked. And I don't know how you get around that. I don't know how you fix that. But if everybody's having that problem, then something needs to be done. They need to try to get something figured out. And I don't know how you figure it out.
And we're all in this together, right? And right now, these guys doing a phenomenal job. And I will tell y'all, I can tell you this, Jacob, that I know that the NASRA officials and the race director, TJ Moore, kind of had a lashing with the drivers tonight and said, look, this is where we're at. This is what we need to do, and this is what we're going to hopefully do. And man, I got to give them props right now. They're minding their P's and Q's. Yeah, oh, son of a biscuit, I spoke too soon. Caution is out. Joshua Suss, the copper around in the 80 from Kansas. Caution number 1. Well, so much for that.
We were talking so good right there, Winston, and all of a sudden something happened and game over. It is one of those things, I guess, but I would think maybe Suss might have had help, but I will say this: you can't snap loose here, big time, and really wreck around real good. We'll see what happens right here. You see it on the Pulse Poppers instant replay. You see Suss right there in the 80. He's got Barnett behind him. Barnett just kind of sends it just in a little bit too deep, maybe thinking that Suss was going to give him the hole, and he didn't. Suss tries to save it, comes back up hard impact on the outside retaining wall for the 80 of Joshua Suss. Barnett gets a little piece of it as well. And remember, folks, no faster pairs here in the DSR Electric Truck Series. So what Suss has got, he's going to have to deal with. And even Barnett getting a little piece of it as well. He's going to have to deal with that damage as well.
Look at it again. There's Barnett, Hillbilly into the 80. Okay, Steve Barnett, nowhere to go. And the 80 obviously sideways. He gets collected. And that is why we are under caution. Gonna step away from Iowa. We're just getting started in the Brickyard 200. We'll be back in just a moment as we still got a long way to go at the cornfields of Iowa. Well, I can't believe it. A couple of days ago in the South, it was sunny and 75 degrees. I had fun working the North-South shootout. And Jacob Reeves, believe it or not, I'm starting to see some videos and pictures of people posting snow coming down.
I don't even
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. It ain't no fake news. It's real. There's snow flurries. Snow.
You're in Australia. You're not going to get that damn
You're
snow.
not in the
Y'all don't
United
get snow in
States.
Australia. It does not. It does not happen.
Exactly.
What's up? What, Dean, hold up. Hold up, Dean. When's the last time that y'all had a snow day? No. Yeah, y'all don't get snow days. We get them all the damn time. Well, not all the time. Winter time it happens.
Anyhow, it is 122 degrees Fahrenheit. By the way, that is your track temp. That's not your air temp. Sim temp is 84. Track temp 122. Clear skies. No wind. That's kind of weird that I have no wind in the Midwest at Iowa, Jacob. Like that's very unusual.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I mean, and yes, folks, like you said, that 122 degrees is the track temp. If that would have been the air temp, even though it being a virtual race, they would have had to hand out free water bottles for all the virtual fans out there. Because if they didn't, then there could be a hell of a lawsuit. But that's beside the point. There you see Buzzy Mongold. He is up 13 spots. Tyler Dittmer up 13 spots as well. Luke Smith's up 16 spots. Good Lord. So all these guys moving on up through here, trying to put themselves in position. Remember, we're going all the way to 50 to end up stage one.
The field will make their way back to the restart zone, back underway here in the Brickyard 200. There's still a long way to go in this one. As we just wrapped up our first Serve Pro caution, fire, water, cleanup, and restoration. Serve Pro. We used to have a graphic for Serve Pro. We don't have that no more. What happened? Gotta get him one. By the way, I can tell you we go down into the corner into 1 and 2 and Serve Pro caution, obviously. Serve Pro yellow flag. We appreciate them. This battle for the lead as Lyons is under attack by Johnson and Cofield. What was battling for the lead now getting single file off for him.
Yeah, I think everybody's going to try to ride in line. Maybe not. Cofield maybe thinking just a little different. Dive down to the inside, try to go up 4 spots, go to P2, and get right in behind his Bandits Motorsports teammate, the 41 of Lucas Lyons. And, yeah, I mean, Cofield would probably be the one to try to do that, to try to put a little bit of a cushion, try to help his teammate out. Damn, baby, dirt tracking it. Still dirt tracking it. Dirt tracking it at the line. That may open the door for Andrew Harris, who's going to take it way topside, way arcing it in there, way outside. There you see Harris looking like he is trying to stay frosty, if you will, with the whole VR system rocking and rolling. Harris riding in the 4th spot, trying to make it happen. And no, Dean, that is not a Fisher-Price steering wheel. Well, it might be a Fisher-Price steering wheel. It was small. It was small, I'll tell you that. Timmy Hammond, I don't think he's here tonight. He is the king of the Fisher-Price steering wheels. Brandon Broadfoot's right there, probably about second. But Andrew Harris might be there as well. But, I mean when you spend that much damn money on a VR, I mean, sooner or later, something's going to have to end up taking the kick off of it. And I guess the steering wheel did.
You're exactly right. And there goes Taylor Peacock. Probably, the only great success he's had in a while was the All-Star race winner and the regular season champion a couple of seasons ago. But then he couldn't shut the deal to make a run to his championship. And Peacock, really good, strong run, is looked out. Hold on, and Roger Diebold with a hit there. I believe it's Tyler Dittmer on board with him in the 4. The man originally from Virginia, now living in Washington State. He's on the inside of Diebold, and Mess is watching on along with Suss again off turn 2.
Yeah, Chad Ross right there smack dab in the middle of this as well. Cofield now, he's going to shoot past Peyton Johnson, try to make that pass any way he can. Harris fell back just a little bit. Cofield tried to go after Peyton Johnson. Johnson tried to make something happen. Remember Peyton Johnson, your Talladega winner earlier on this season, trying to keep some momentum going on as well. And Cofield down to the inside trying to make it stick. Johnson up top. Harris, Luke Smith behind them. All of them chasing down the 41 of Lucas Lyons.
They come off 4. Look at the little wiggle there for just a moment. Cofield getting around Peyton Johnson, who had a good start up in the front earlier, but now falling back. Here comes another battle in the top 10 or outside the top 10. It's Blanchard in the 9, Dittmer in the 4. Whoa, a little wiggle, giggle, jiggle, bobble there for the man of the Diebold car. Roger Diebold, the Shark, really loose coming off 4 as Dittmer's on his inside back to the corner.
Yeah, Dittmer almost bump drafted him going into turn 1. Dittmer sends it down the inside, all the way down the center where Grandpappy hides the moonshine from Grady. Dittmer trying to keep it there, and wow, it looked like Diebold actually tried to pinch him down to make him go even lower. Maybe lower than what the basement will be. I don't know what the hell's lower than the basement, to be honest with you, but that's about as low as you can go, and they are slugging it out. Mind you, if they finish where they're at, they're still getting stage points, because this is the battle for the 9th spot. Chad Ross right behind them would love to get around one of them and try to get some stage points as well, but they are not giving up. Dittmer and Diebold still slugging at it, or slugging it out, I should say, going through 3 and 4.
Aerial coverage of tonight's race presented by NASRA. There it is again as Dittmer and Diebold continue to battle. There it is going on. Ross now thinking about trying to peek on the inside. And back up front, that's Lucas Lyons in the lead, but Cofield, defending champion, 2-time winner, looking for 3 on the inside of the apron off 4.
I'm telling you, Cofield is absolutely ripping right now down that inside lane. Lucas Lyons trying to pinch him down as well. Peyton Johnson right behind him trying to make it happen as well. No, sir, that is not Peyton Johnson. That is Justin White out of nowhere. He pitted at Freshies, and Justin White's going to send it on the bottom side. Remember New Hampshire right here at West Allen. Remember New Hampshire. Justin White, Lucas Lyons, they had beef at New Hampshire. Lyons had beef with a lot of drivers at New Hampshire, and Justin White was one of them that got the beneficiary of getting right rear hooked up in turn number 2 at New Hampshire earlier this season. So Justin White is not playing favorites with Lucas Lyons. Now, he ain't got no beef with Cofield, but Justin White on the Freshies, he's wanting to get him a stage win, and damn it, he's got the Freshies. He's going to make it stick, and he's going to go with it.
The man out of Tennessee, Cal powers his way to the front spot after going down onto the pit lane at lap 27. Powers to the front. Everybody else is not pitted yet. He is in the lead, and the Mission 1 Esports man and the Cops number 2 is leading at Iowa. Cofield back to second, Lyons third. Here's a look at what new fresh tires can do for you. Prime example. The 2 is leaving everybody in the dust.
Yeah, absolutely. And Wesley, remember when I talked about how the fuel run could be probably maybe around 70 laps, maybe a little more, with Justin White pitted on lap 27. So that would easily get him through stage 1. The rest of these guys are going to have to make a pit stop. Justin White could actually go out here, gas up, and take off. Now, he took tires. Adam Newton's way back here in the 19th spot. He pitted on lap 27. I think he just went in for fuel only, I would say, because he is not gaining ground like Justin White is, obviously, up in the front spot. So Justin White may try to think about maybe splitting these stages up one way or another to try to make that happen. But I love this call right here by Justin White to try to make something happen. And it's damn well worked out for him. He's going to end up probably getting the stage 1 win. But these other boys back here battling out for that 11th spot. Chad Ross, Chris Blanchard trying to go at it now.
3 laps to go. Remember, by the way, it will be, unless there's a natural caution to happen on the track on its own, it will go to Glass Mechanics Stage 2 under green flag conditions right now. We're heading towards lap 50 in 2 more circuits as Justin White right now works off the corner, heading his way towards a stage win, and he's up in front with 1 to go here at Island 1.
Yeah, Justin White, really good call right there to make that pit stop when that caution happened. Cofield's really hanging with him as good as he can get right now. About 0.3 of a second back. Justin White for the final time in stage 1 through 3 and 4. Justin White looking for the checkered flag for stage 1.
And Justin White will be the first man to collect 10 points. His first stage win of the year for the driver from Scotland, Kansas. And now the glass breaks as we welcome you to Glass Mechanics stage number 2. This will take us to halfway.
Oh, baby, we actually got glass breaking. Hell yeah. I'll go ahead and call it. Hell yeah. We got the glass breaking for stage 2 presented by the Glass Mechanic. And Justin White's going to keep on trucking with it. We do want to let you know, Chad Ross, Chris Blanchard, they did not get into the top 10. Roger Dowell was the last one to get a stage point to finish in the 10th spot. Luke Smith, Tyler Dittmer, they're two of the biggest gators in the field. Luke Smith up 16 and Tyler Dittmer, he's up 18. Nobody's come close to that. There might have been one with Shane Scott at 21, maybe James Kaufman. They're up 15 and 14 spots respectively. You see that on the left side of your screen on the pylon. There's Raul Meza. He is up no spots. He's where he's at, where he started, but still, at this point, Wesley, I've talked about it before. You come to these short tracks, if you can finish where you started, as long as you didn't start dead last, if you start up here in the top 15 and you can finish in the top 15, it's a good night here at some of these short tracks.
Field setting his sights back up on White. All this going on. Man, what a show they're doing, right? I mean,
yeah, Cofield trying to dive it down to that inside lane, try to put Justin White right in behind Joshua Suss, try to use him as a pick. And that would have obviously helped out Cofield by a huge margin. But how they caught Joshua Suss, Justin White still had room to slide by him. And Cofield didn't have much of a choice but just sit there and kind of go with it. Now it's a 2-truck breakaway as Cofield will send it down to the bottom side, try to make it happen. Not able to do it. Justin White, though, still holds on to the lead. White gets a little bit sideways. Cofield, though, going to stay right in his tire tracks. Next truck back is Lucas Lyons, 2 seconds back from this battle. Then you got to go another 2 seconds back to Luke Smith back in the 4th spot. But the battle is on for the lead. Here comes Cofield to the inside.
he said, "Give me a look. Give me a chance." Right here we go. As here comes down Cofield back to the bottom, battles with White. They flip-flop black and green and red on the scoring ticker for first and second. As all this goes on lap number 58 when they come to the line. Truck 58 leading. Cofield over White again as they work off 4.
Yeah, Cofield down to the inside, tries to make it stick, but Justin White has a run up on the top side, would just barely have a nose out ahead. Cofield now down to the inside. Great short track racing between two of the best here in the DSR Electric Truck Series. Justin White able to make a stick on the top side. Cofield sends it on the bottom side. He will get all clear from Justin White. Now Jonathan Cofield will try to set his sights and try to get away from Justin White and take a stranglehold here on stage 2 presented by the Glass Mechanic. Cofield down to the inside. Justin White trying to give chase.
Cofield, White, Lyons, Johnson, Smith, top 5, Raul Meza. What a good run for Raul tonight so far. Sitting comfortably in the top 15. You're on board with him. Look at the camera in the bottom right. Staying out of trouble. There he is. Done his laundry of the weekend, Jacob. On his black tank top.
I swear, Wesley, every single time we see Raul Meza, I swear, it's like, I don't know if that is right now or if that was like 3 weeks ago. We don't know because he looks the same in each and every time. He's got the same shirt, the same hat. Everything looks the same. He's got the headset right around his neck. He's got the whole 9 yards. We don't know if that is a real live broadcast or a real live cam. We don't know. We don't know if this is that or if it's just a late cam from what happened 3 or 4 weeks ago. We don't know. Now, he may be laughing his tail off right now listening to us talk about this right now, but he's trying to keep himself straight because he's trying to go around Chad Ross. So, I mean, maybe he's wanting to laugh, but he's trying not to. He's trying to keep it straight the best way that he can.
Come on, Raw. You know we're talking about you. You know you want to smile. You know you want to smile, Raw. Raw Beza, we're talking about you, buddy. Raw Beza, don't ignore me. Oh, 14 to 50 in stage 2. We're on lap 64. He's studying. He ain't studying us, Jacob. He just.
Nah. Nah, he ain't worried about that. Luke Smith coming at the front, going to jump down pit road right here. This is the time to possibly go ahead and get your 4 freshies and fill it up. They can go a little bit longer, like I said, Wesley. They can go 70, maybe even longer, because once you get to a certain point on the tires and everything, you can actually stretch it out a little bit longer because you're going to be lifting earlier. You're not going to be on the throttle as much, especially with how the tire wear is here at Iowa. So, Luke Smith coming to the frog might be trying to throw a haymaker right here to see kind of what happens. See if something happens to maybe try to get a little extra track position or try to get a run because they know everybody's got to pit at least once right here in the, with stage 1, stage 2. But Luke Smith taking a gamble right here. We'll see if it pays off for him.
Joey Steyer's having a good solid run right now with Pappas. By the way, the Steelers did beat the Colts, but then they totally disappointed me last night against the LA Chargers. I mean, Jacob, I was so damn mad that I cut the game off. I was about to throw something at my television.
Wesley, you cannot sit here and say that you're upset with the Steelers when you're an Atlanta Falcons fan. You cannot be upset with that. I mean, we fired our kicker. We fired our kicker because he didn't make a damn extra point. I mean, yeah. Good Lord. Yeah. I mean, that is what you were supposed to be able to make in high school, to get into college, to get into the pros. You can't make an extra point to try to tie the game. We got beat. I can't do it. I can't do it. You got me started on the pro football. I don't watch pro football that much, but when I do, it's the Falcons, and they're just Arthur Blank.
Wasn't the Falcons overseas on Sunday? Weren't they overseas?
Yeah, I guess who they played?
Berlin. The Colts. One of the Colts?
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
Yeah, of all people.
yeah, we got slaughtered. We got beat. So, yeah. That's why he's laughing. That's why Joey's laughing about it the whole time, because he knows about it. He knows, he's from Georgia. He likes it. Falcons, but it's because we suck.
9 o'clock in the morning to watch a slaughtering of the Colts to the Falcons in Berlin. Was it Berlin they played, or Germany or something?
Oh, you don't know if I got up? Hell no, I didn't get up that early to watch that. No, God, no, I ain't getting up to watch it. I don't follow pro football that much. Okay, I don't follow it that much, but what I do, I do pull for the hometown team on that one, Atlanta. If not, I pull for the Dallas Cowboys.
Gotcha.
And I'm probably going to go with Dallas when it's all said and done, because I'm sick and tired of Atlanta and how they're doing.
The Brickyard 200 rolls on. We're heading towards halfway, lap number 71 of a 200-lap race. And already into the midway point of stage number 2, Adam Newton climbing his way back up through the field. battling with Raw Meza. That is to try to get back into the top 10. He's up to 11th now. Yeah, listen to the glass break, Jacob. Cue the chew. Yeah, boom. Tell me I need to have
just start walking down through here. I'm waiting on that.
I told you. I said that to Jacob. Jacob, I said that to Dean earlier. I said we need to have the glass breaking for Stone Cold Steve Austin. You know, the da-da-da-da-da-da.
Well, you put that behind it, you might get copyright. Use
exactly.
Glass, you'll be good to go.
Just use the glass breaking, you know. Just use the glass breaking, it might be okay. You know. Yeah.
I could not race like that. I could not race like that. I mean, God bless Andrew Harris for racing like that right there. I could not race with a VR like that and everything else. I know Cofield says that he races with a VR and everything. I can't do it. I've never tried it, but I just don't want to even try it. I don't want to because I feel like I can get sick and everything else. It's not good stuff. Coming to Frog, Lou Smith. Here is fresh tires once again, like you were talking about West Outland. Here is fresh tires at work with Luke Smith, but he is going to have to hope that everybody else jumps down pit road, or his whole deal that he's done right here is literally for nothing.
There's your glass breaking you wanted, Jacob. Right there. You hear it? Did you hear it? Here comes the pit stops. Oh, you might. It's called air guns. Air guns chiming, you know? Y'all don't change tires in Australia?
No, they got tire irons. They got tire irons if they need to. That's what they got.
Oh, is this really true? Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
I got nothing.
I think Reeves is laughing again, everybody. Dead air, buddy, dead air.
I'm not trying to. Hell, y'all got me laughing so hard. Cofield's still leading it, though. White right behind him. I'm gonna say this though, Wesley. I mean, we see Justin White or Raul Meza. There's Shea Scott. He's up a good bit of spots as well. But what's intriguing to me is we see the intervals on the left side with Cofield and Justin White. It's just how close it still is. With Cofield, he has not made a pit stop yet. He hasn't went down. He hasn't got tires. He hasn't got gas. He ain't got a damn thing. Justin White went down on lap 27. He's 27 lap fresh tires, I guess you could say, than Cofield does. And it's amazing to me that Justin White is running second to Cofield. I mean, that's just how damn good Cofield is right now.
When all else fails, fresh tactics. And it's working right now for the man of that number 58 machine. There's Lumpkin, by the way. Justin Lumpkin on the racetrack. Back in 16, as he tries to hold off Kaufman. A quiet year for Lumpkin, by the way, Jacob, for him.
Yeah, I mean, he had that whole deal from last season where he made it real deep into the playoffs. With how the 4 driver per bracket and everything else with that new playoff system that we unveiled for the DSR Electric Truck Series last season. He went pretty deep through that whole playoffs and everything else. So far, though, since we've started here this season, nothing really. I mean, maybe a little bit from Lumpkin, but not a whole lot from Justin Lumpkin. So Justin, I mean, may be in that position to where he may just be trying to just claw his way, but when Justin Lumpkin gets hot on the Monday Night Series, watch out, because we've seen it happen time and time and time again where Justin Lumpkin will just be, he'll be there, maybe he'll run good, maybe he won't, maybe he will, maybe he won't, and then just out of absolutely nowhere, bam, it's like throwing a damn, it's like lighting gas on a campfire, literally. I mean, just bam. I mean, that's just how hot he gets. So watch out for this 18. He may just had a kind of a struggle so far this season, but I'm telling you, when that 18 gets hot, you better watch out for it.
And as you said, that might just be the case right now for him. We are heading our way to 15 to go. Hey, something we haven't done in a while is take a break. We'll go side by side to thank a sponsor or so. And then we'll obviously take a little break for a moment to thank some sponsors, but we'll stay with you for our coverage. So you'll see the sponsor pop up on the screen in just a moment. But obviously, Justin White is continuing to be the man that leads the way, Jacob. And what a phenomenal job for Justin White, right? Obviously, trying to get redemption after the bad luck he had at freaking New Hampshire. Somebody scared the hell out of me. So,
what scared you?
Sorry. I always feel like somebody's watching me. That's all I gotta tell you. Jacob, I feel like I'm having a heart attack, man. My heart stopped for a second. Just back to you, man. I'm sorry.
Well, I don't know what scared him, but at this point, but I mean, okay. Hopefully we don't. Hopefully Wesley's able to join us back here in a minute. But you see, Premier Racing Setups, another great sponsor here with the North American Sim Racing Association. You see some killer battles going on right here. It looks like that's Joey Stires down at the inside trying to go after Chris Blanchard. There's Joey Stires ripping the Indianapolis Colts. Obviously, he can take that. He can take that horseshoe and turn it upside down, or I don't really give a damn, honestly. I'm done watching the pro football side of things. But he is trying to go after Chris Blanchard. The battle on your screen, there's Raul Meza right in front of him as well. Battle is on for the 11th spot. Meza has it. Stires and Blanchard want it. And then Andrew Harris right there in front of him as well. We got 10 to go in stage 2. And remember, we do get a caution at the end of stage 2 presented by the Glass Mechanic. They're still paying out the stage points. Look at Meza, saw the hell out of that wheel coming off of turn 4. He's trying to keep it straight and trying to hold them back and also go after Andrew Harris. These guys are, honestly, these guys got a handful. Stires don't look like he does. Meza looked like he had a straight up handful right there coming off turn 4. Wesley, are you okay?
Raw Meza now working his way on the wheel again. Yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. My chest went into some convulsions there for a second, dude. Somebody standing over me like they were like Mahatma Gandhi or something, you know. Green flag pit stops are going on as we are closing in on halfway of this race. You know who Mahatma Gandhi is, right, Jacob? Is it? Does that? Are you laughing?
No.
Are you laughing, Jacob?
No, I don't know who the hell you're talking about. I really don't.
You know who Mahatma Gandhi is? Oh. Hey, it was a tribute to the veterans as we are heading towards Veterans Day tomorrow, and we would like to salute to service our veterans from the United States Marine Corps. Sergeant Casey Sullivan, E5 grade, years of service is 8. Let's give him a round of applause. Thank you for your service, my friend, and God bless you, and thank you for what you do for our country. Thank you very much. Sergeant Casey Sullivan. And for all of the military, that is just some of the members of service. We have some others. Hey, and Jacob, don't forget tomorrow night, the endurance race at Watkins Glen. tomorrow night. Look at that. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. That's gonna be a big one as well. But check this out right here. Tyler Dittmer tried to go after Peyton Johnson for that second spot. Cofield went in. Justin White, remember, he is good to go on his tires and on his gas and everything. Actually, Cofield, I mean, he dropped like a damn rock. I'm not 100% what happened to Cofield, but Tyler Dittmer will go to second, go around Peyton Johnson. Cofield back there behind them as well. Justin White looking like he's got this stage 2 literally on a stranglehold to get him the stage 2 win.
Crazy that I am seeing the heavy snowflakes from people's social media. That's what they just said. I can't believe that, Jacob. It is snowing.
Good, then keep it.
Oh.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah.
Look at Joey Stiers on the inside. Look at this model now getting around Diebold. I call him what you call him. You call him Jaws, right? I call him the shark. You call him Jaws. His truck looks like a shark, though, don't it, Jacob? It looks like a shark.
It very much does. I mean, to be honest with you, it really does. But here comes Cofield trying to make a charge, trying to go after Peyton Johnson, sitting in that 4th spot. Cofield down to the inside trying to make it happen. And looks like we are 1 to go here in stage 2, presented by the Glass Mechanic.
And remember, the caution will come out. Oh, it'll come out on its own. The 11's in the fence.
Ryan Delavu.
Ryan Delavu just got turned, or he lost it. Something happened. This will end the stage. We're on lap 99, coming to lap 100 anyway. And Justin White's going to win Glass Mechanic Stage 2. The caution was going to be coming out anyway because of the end of Stage 2, but it happens because of an accident with Ryan Delavu in the wall on the back straightaway, Jacob. And we're halfway.
Yeah, and from what the contact we saw right there, it looked like the wall won. He fought the wall and the wall won.
I fought the wall and the wall won. I fought the wall and the wall won.
What exactly happened to Delavu? No, he just snaps loose hard in the outside potato ball, knocks the whole right front off of it, and black smoke pouring out of that 11. Just snap loose right there up top from Justin White. Hide your wife, hide your kids. This is going to be a hard one right here.
The only music instrument that I have when I'm singing, I fought the wall. What's this? Oh, man. That is Mario. I'll take it Mario. That is Mario. It's Mario. Hey, do you remember that, Jacob? I am Mario. I'll take it Mario.
I'm going to assume him and Joey Stiers ain't real good friends because you got the Luigi deal going on in the Wario. I'm sure they're not real good friends, I would think.
I'm sure right now they are singing, "Why can't we be friends?" We take a break from Iowa. Stay with us. Craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime is Florida Cabinet Distributors. With over 20 years in business and 39 years of woodmaking experience, they proudly serve Northeast Florida to Southeast Georgia, delivering custom woodwork that combines precision, beauty, and durability. Whether you're dreaming of a custom kitchen, bathroom vanity, fireplace and mantle, entertainment center, outdoor kitchen, or even a full library, we can build it at Florida Cabinet Distributors, exactly the way that you envision. Hey, no project is too big or too small. If it's made of wood, Florida Cabinet Distributors can make it. Call or text Steve today. Yes, they gave us his personal cell number, 904-874-3442. That's 904-874-3442 to book today. Florida Cabinet Distributors, craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime. Another commercial. Everybody. Welcome back, everybody. Let's go grab Justin White, and he is the stage one winner. Stage one winner was actually, oh my goodness, yeah. We got stage one winner and stage two winner we need to grab real quickly, but let's try to see if we can grab Justin White real fast. I don't even see him in the box. Oh boy.
There he is.
Justin, real quickly, stage two winner, man. Boy, what a good strong run for you, bud. Looking
Yes, sir.
good
Stage one winner too. If you remember stage 1 and 2.
Yeah.
I told you he won stage one. I told you guys.
I took a risk. I took a chance and said, why not take tires here with about 36 laps into the race? I said, we'll see what strategy works. Can't do what everybody else does to win a race, and it worked out for me. Time to get the started back green. We're in the restart zone.
He's gonna try to sweep it. Thank you, Justin. There you go. We're going back underway. Jacob, you are no help for me.
Try to send him down there so he doesn't get busted on a restart violation or anything. But oh baby, here we go. Slipping, sliding, looking forward. One coming off of turn number 2. Denver around the outside. Tyler Denver will go to the front. Cofield goes around. Justin White's there. 3 by 3 by 3. It looks like a super speedway. Everybody working their way around. And Peyton Johnson. Buzzy Mongo going around on turn 4. Cautions out.
On gold, the man from Concord spins on the bottom of the apron of the 12 in the turf. And don't mess up the grass any more than what it is. Caution out from On Gold. Boy, oh boy. Somebody get into him there? It looked like maybe there was... Is it Dan Hagan? I think the 39 of the 12 got involved here. Let's take a look at a replay. By the way, third Surf Pro caution of the night. Watch this again.
Yeah, Hagan down here on the bottom. Look at that. I mean, up in front of him, even though
Wow,
there's
look at
contact.
that. Is this Talladega or Iowa?
Yeah, they were all over
what the
place.
hell?
Buzzy gets loose, comes down, cleans out Hagan. Both of them clean each other out. But yeah, Wesley, they were 3 looking 4 wide, fanned out all over the place. Everybody on the freshies. And I mean, they showed it right there. I mean, here's Buzzy Mongo coming around. He might have actually thought the same thing we were thinking, like, damn, look at these guys all spread out, thinking he was. Honestly, he probably thought he was in Alabama, not Iowa. But then all of a sudden, I mean, honestly, truck snaps loose. They get loose. Everybody gets loose coming off turn 4 a bunch. They get loose off 2 as well. Got to be careful with that. He just snapped loose. Hagan's just in a bad spot. And unfortunately was there. I mean, this is what we were talking about. Looking 3, possibly 4 wide. Wow.
I mean, my goodness. Look at this again. Is that Newton up high? And then wow. 15 got loose. Johnson got loose for a second. And then look at Newton going around. Larson into Newton. And Newton saved it. He kept it off the fence. Unbelievable. Wow.
Wow. Still a good save for Newton. I mean, he's going to go all the way back to the 12th spot from, for this restart. But at the same time, it could have been a hell of a lot worse for the Bulldog out of Newton. It really could have, yes.
It really could have. Race recap, by the way. Stage 1 and 2 going to Justin White. What a job. Boy, could this be the year for him? What a good run, or at least this be the race for him tonight. What a solid run for that guy, right?
Yeah, very good. There you see we got another veteran up here. Lance Corporal Jacob Manning. Obviously, thank you very much for his service. United States Marine Corps. So thank you very much to Jacob Manning for his service for this country and all the veterans. I mean, just like, Wesley and Dean, y'all were talking about, we got, we're going to be rolling, different ones up here. But not only with the ones that are rolling up here, but there is other veterans that's out there. I would like to say, thank you or Happy Veterans Day to my grandfather. My grandfather, he served in the Navy. So happy Veterans Day to him. Definitely make sure that I give him a call tomorrow and let him know to thank him very much for his service and what he did. I don't know what boat he was on, but I guarantee you right now, he's a hell of a lot better man than I am, because I don't know if I could have pulled it off, to be honest with you, Wesley Outland. But thank you very much to all our veterans.
Jacob, didn't we do we did a truck race on Friday at Kansas, I think it was. The track temp was 140 degrees.
It was.
And right now, the track temp here at one time was at 125, 128. It's tethering now at 126. The wind has started to pick up a little bit, not much though. We're in the second half of the race. Hey, by the way, don't forget NASRA DSR Electric Truck Series in action again next Monday night. We are going street racing at the Chicago Street Race. 60 laps next Monday. And tomorrow, Jacob, sweet home Chicago. Florida Cabinet Distributors Endurance Race at Watkins Glen tomorrow night. I'll have the call for that. With Jacob off, Jacob's off, I'll be with Dean tomorrow. Dean! The Dean and Wesley show tomorrow night. And the NASRA Cup Series will be in action next week on Wednesday night as well. Yep, and then they got the Cops trucks on Friday. There you go. That's what's coming up, Jacob.
Woo! Yay! Get ready! Yeah, I mean, Wesley, we were asking for it. We literally was asking for it for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, was shooting for a Thursday, and then the Friday. I mean, you literally get it 4 nights a week. We're with the NASRA 360 Racing Network. Obviously, the Hot Lap podcast, whenever it gets back going, and the Door Banging Download, whenever I get time to actually put up an episode. We got you covered here with the NASRA 360 Racing Network, the best league on iRacing, bar none.
There goes Adam Newton. Remember what happened to him earlier? He's got trucks scattering up the top of him. Look at Massa. Look at green trucks everywhere. If he doesn't like green, it's like the bull. He's in the red truck. It's the bull. The bull likes red, not green. Get the hell out of my way. Going after Larson and Meza and Stiers, all in green trucks.
And if you think about it, Wesley, I mean, when we saw that last wreck with Buzzy Mongo getting spun around, they was going into turn 1, it looked like Cole Larson kind of got into Newton. Adam's not kind of one that would just send it straight up through there and try to screw him up or try to take revenge. But I would watch this 19 if he gets back to that 20 just to see kind of what happens. And, I mean, he's got one spot from him, and Joey Stiers just let Newton go right there. There may be a little bit of beef happening right here between 19 and 20. I doubt it, but at this point, who the hell knows at this point?
You're right. Jacob, do you know what that is?
I didn't hear it. What was it?
You're not hearing what I'm playing? Oh, how can you not hear it? It says it's a bull's mating call. That's all.
Damn. Okay. Okay. Speaking of balls, we got the Bulldog back here with Larson going into turn 1. Newton able to get clear and shoot past Larson. You want to try to get it? I tell you what, you give me a minute. I'll think of some beef, and we can do a little bit of beef deal. We can pop a beef deal here in a minute. Just give me something. I'll think it up here.
He wanted a bull sound effect, and all I can find was the bull. We got beef, man. Oh. Wow. That's number 5 alive. Johnny number 5. No, this is simple, Johnny number 5. Well, everybody, if you didn't know, we're talking about short circuit, by the way. Oh. And that's the 5 of Colton Hogan. Jacob has stepped away to look for bull sounds. Jacob has stepped away to look for bull sounds, I guess, because the only... Oh, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Oh. Here's a mad bull.
I'll tell you what, I will say this. You want a beef, I'll give you a beef. These drivers, obviously, every damn one of them looks so serious. Each one of them that would pull up on camera, each one of them pull up, they're so serious. The only one that may not be 100% serious may be Joey Stires, because he's listening to us a little bit here and there when we're calling the broadcast and everything else. But all
Joey, we're talking about Joey.
If they knew about this live, what we're doing live and how we're talking about, see, he's even kind of freaking out a little bit, seeing what's going on. But, I mean, if they knew about this, if they knew how we was talking and everything else and, joking about it, see, all of them be sitting there, they're trying to be serious, we're screwing them up. Guess what? They got beef with us at this point, Wesley. You queue up the bull, mate, and call or whatever the hell you got.
I love it. Hey, look at him. Joey is still just. Oh. By the way, 78, 80, under 80 laps to go. Thank you, Joey. Joey with that screechy face, and then all of a sudden he just busts out laughing. You gotta love it. As Hogan and Stires size each other up again here for this position. Woo! That is for 10th and 11th.
Stires trying to work himself up through the field, trying to go after Kermit the Frog and Luke Smith. Stires sitting in the 10th spot. How about Justin White right behind him as well? Stage 1, Stage 2 winner. Justin White trying to claw back up here and get back up here in the middle of this. One truck way down there got sideways, almost went into the damn grass. Lumpkin down on the bottom side. You see him riding on board with him virtually. And he's got Diebold right behind him. Triple J, Jeffrey Johnson Jr. back there as well. Diebold up top. Lumpkin down on the bottom as they worked away in 3 and 4. Lumpkin trying to get clear but not able to do it.
Somebody said that. Dustin Gordon, thank you, buddy. He said Iowa has the best corn. It does. I mean, corn is very popular in Iowa. Midwest, but not. Like potatoes in Idaho. Idaho potato. Idaho, Udaho, Weedaho. Jacob, help me here.
If anybody's listening to the broadcast while they're racing, I guarantee you will have a caution within the next 2 laps if they aren't listening, because they will bust out laughing. Track tip is getting hotter. The boot's getting hotter. The track tip's getting hotter. We're already up to 131 degrees on the track tip. No wind at all. Oh, baby, that is a scorching. I talked about a fried egg. You would fried egg right now on that racetrack. I guarantee you that.
It's not 140, though. It's 131 degrees. Remember, we got 140 on Friday night in Kansas in the Cops Truck Series race. That's pretty darn close. Look at Meza and Smith going at it here. That's a battle going on for 8th and 9th. Man, look at Raw Meza, man. Is he the guy with the Fisher-Price steering wheel, Jacob? Is that?
No, sir. No, sir. Raul Meza, that wheel right there, Fanatec wheel, that is not something that you can go to Walmart or whatever. Yes, that's about a $2,000 steering wheel right there, the whole thing. Literally, that is a straight up decked out steering wheel. You got the motor box, all that stuff, everything hooking into it. I mean, that's about top of the line. That's about as high as you can get.
Wait a minute, okay? Don't get too episodic and technical on us. Who's the guy with the Fisher-Price steering wheel that you always call out? Who is it?
Timmy Hammond.
Timmy Hammond. Okay, Hammond. Yeah. I don't think he runs on the Monday series. Yeah.
Yeah, he does. He's just not here. I don't know where he's at. Yeah.
That steering wheel is so good, they put it in sports cars. Wyatt Post is chiming in. Wyatt Post is chiming in. He says, I love this league and I'm a part of it, but I am not racing at all this season. I will be racing next season, though. Okay, Wyatt Post. All right. Well, you know, we're sorry you're not running with us this season. Maybe next season. Run when you can. Hey, don't forget about the King of Talladega. Jacob, tell everybody about it. It's coming up. Happy Turkey Murder Day week, Thanksgiving 2025.
Yes, sir. That's going to be a good one. Obviously, everybody loves Talladega. Hell, I love Talladega. I might love Talladega more than anybody in NASRA. To be honest with you.
He's the pepper.
I love Talladega. I'm a big fan of Talladega. Cannot wait to get to the King of Talladega to see what will happen. Battle for the lead, though, is on. Front three guys got Coalfield, Lyons, and Johnson. Two of them from Bandits Racing. The other one, Peyton Johnson, kind of the straggler up here trying with this Bandits Motorsports deal. Peyton Johnson just kind of in a bad way, I guess you could say, just trying to latch on, trying to get around in one way or another. Coalfield leads them, Lyons and Johnson. Johnson with Nighthawk Racing. All of them trying to latch on, and then you got this other group right here starting to latch on as well. You got Harris, you got Newton, you got Larson right here. Front three trying to get away, then you got the other three. Front six trying to get away.
Oh, Larson, man, somebody turn on the lights. It's like he's in a dark room, right? I mean, it's, you know, do not disturb. If only our audience could hear you. If only. Welcome to my nightmare, Cole. 65 to go. 65 to go here in Iowa. I don't think people realize the torture, the fun torture that we go through with Steve as our producer in the booth. Jacob, I said fun torture.
I mean, it's absolute fun torture by a long shot. I mean, it is an absolute blast. I mean, and you know, and I told Dean this the other day, and I'll tell each and every one of you this. When I say he's the best damn producer in the business, he is. He is the best producer that I've ever been around. You know, makes you laugh and all that stuff. But the work that this man puts in, he is the best one that I have ever seen do a production on iRacing. And, you know, and I know Dean over there, I know his, you know, cheeks is red, and I know he's tickled to death that he is happy in places that we're not even going to describe. But Dean, buddy, I mean, he is the best one out of all of them. He really is, West End. I'm sure you'd agree with me 100% on that.
I don't even know what his was. He like a seal flapping a moment ago? Jacob, don't die. He's choking. I about had a heart attack, and Jacob is choking. He's choking on his cord, literally.
Yeah, sure.
We need to pause for station identification. Oh. Son of a biscuit, where is it?
This is the Community Radio Network, WCRN, 87.9 FM, Clayton, Connor, Smithfield, North Carolina. Proud to be in the USA. We are CRN.
We welcome you back. Look at Joey. And you know he's laughing at us, Jacob. He's laughing at us. Look at this. Hey, you got to be having fun, right? Steyers and Lupkin going at it, trying to run down Diebold as they work off forward, coming to the line.
Well, I mean, Wesley, you talked about it, you know, earlier on, you talked about how that wasn't Martinsville last week. It wasn't a fun race. It was not a fun race. He's laughing. He's smiling. He's blowing his kiss on his. But, you know, you think about it. Like I said, last week, it was a doubter. It really was. You come out here in Iowa, these guys, I mean, we've had a couple of instances about 4 cautions, 4 cautions. You have 1 for the stage and about 2 or 3 for incidents. That's going to happen on short tracks. But what we have had here tonight, it makes everybody happy. It makes, the higher-ups in NASRA happy. It makes the drivers happy. It makes the broadcasters happy. It makes the fans happy to sit here and see, hard-nosed, door-banging, contact, drivers all over the place. Get me choked up on my words, but Peyton Johnson trying to hold on to the 3rd spot. I'm telling you, everybody is happy with the product that we have, Wesley.
Yeah, we certainly are, and we welcome you back. He is the redneck announcer, Jacob Reeves, and I'm Wesley Outland. Bigglestein Hopton on production, punching the buttons with the sound effects, and doing a phenomenal job as always. It is the NASRA DSR Electric Truck Series. It is Season 6, Race 11 in the Brickyard 200. And the temperatures are continuing to climb. Track temp it is 131 now, Jacob. Wow.
Yeah, I don't know if we're actually going to crack that 140 that we had Friday night at Kansas or not, but still, it is hot out there. We already saw Peyton Johnson get a little bit loose right there coming off of 4. Obviously, these drivers pitted on lap 101. We've already went, coming up on about 50 laps here on these tires. So you can see it. Drivers just all over the place trying to hold on to it off of turn 2. These guys trying to stretch it as long as they can on these tires, on the gas. I expect them to make at least 1 more pit stop. I'd say when we get right about halfway, when we got about 50 to go here in stage 3, you're going to see guys ducking down and going in and getting freshies. You may see some others that may say, screw it, stretch it out about another 5 or 6 laps. Some of them probably just go right on it, and some of them may pit right into the next couple of laps to try to leapfrog and try to get the advantage on some of the other guys ahead of them to try to advance and just try to hold them off.
Yeah, might try to do just that, as you just mentioned, as we work our way back around. Closing in on 50 laps to go. There goes short circuit or bug eyes, Andrew Harris. Look at Harris, man. Solid run for him. He's sizing up Adam Newton for 3rd as that goes on the high side and 1 and 2 to the back straight away.
Yeah, Harris all over the back door of Adam Newton, the Bulldog. Harris trying to size him up, trying to figure out which way he wants to go. This is 4 seconds behind Jonathan Cofield. Lucas Lyon's about a 1.5 seconds back from Cofield, and then this battle going on for the podium spot. Talk to us crazy guys up here at the end of this thing. Harris right in behind Newton, takes a shot, goes to the top side. Johnson not too far back, and Larson there as well with Dittmer. Pretty good little battle right here going on for the 3rd spot with 4 trucks. Literally, you could throw a blanket over all 4 of them trying to go for that 3rd spot. Adam Newton leading them around off 3 and 4.
A little wiggle there. A little wiggle, a little jiggle, and a wiggle, and a giggle, and a bobble. Hold on to it. They dive back out of the corners. Cofield in the lead. What a year, by the way, Jacob, for Jonathan Cofield. I got to say this. I think he is the man that has finally ended the champion's curse. Do you remember how bad luck it was, or just the drought a champion gets for the longest time? You win the championship and then you don't win a race, or you don't get a chance to repeat as a champion. Jonathan Cofield might have fixed that for Bandit Motorsports as he now leads in the 58, coming to under 50 to go now at Iowa.
Cofield could be the first one, and Wesley, you can correct me if I'm wrong on this, but he could be the first back-to-back champion. No! Newton trying to save it. Harris gets into him, and Harris ain't going to give it up. Neither side got into Newton, sent him up the hill. Harris didn't back away, not by a long shot. Got into Newton, knocked him sideways. Harris will go to 3rd. Newton gets kicked back to 6th after Johnson and Larson shoot by him. Larson can't even believe it. Neither, and Denver right on the tailgate of Newton. Harris set it in there, and he did not give a damn when he went right back by him.
Jacob, I don't know. I don't know if I'm calling my shot early, but I believe that if Newton can get back to Harris, it might not be pretty. Diebold, Jaws on pit road. It's Newton and Dittmer now battle side by side with 45 to go at the line.
The Diebold going in, getting 4 fresh. He's going to send it back out there. Blanchard, he's out there 1 lap down, a couple of others. But this is going to be interesting. When will they go in? When will they elect to, when will they go at this point? Everybody, all the way through the field, all the way down to Diebold. All those guys, all of them went at 101, all the way down to Steyer's 14. All of them went at 101. When will they elect to jump down pit road, make that stop, and gas up and take off? Newton still trying to go after Tyler Dittmer, trying to get clear. I agree with you, though, Wesley. I agree, calling the shot on it. If Newton gets back to Harris, I got a feeling we will have a caution when it's all said and done, because it's not like Newton just to straight up lose it going into turn 1. And Newton's one of the veterans here in the league. I'm pretty sure he didn't just come down and try to clear himself. We've seen Harris do stuff like that in the past, where he set it in there, got into guys, and knocked them up the hill. And he's made beef with some of these drivers out here. And certainly a driver you do not want to make beef with will be the Bulldog, Adam Newton. And Harris might have already made beef there.
Closing in on 40 to go, and what a strong third stage we've seen so far. Remember, this is a 100-lap stage. And Cole, don't look behind you, but I think, Ghostface is, Larson on board 5th place right now. And it looks like the setting for a horror movie, Jacob. Brady LaBeouf's not racing tonight. Cody Nutt's not running tonight. Cody is? Yeah, Brady LaBeouf's not racing though. Where's Brady?
Not 100%, but I tell you what, I will defend Cole Larson to an extent with having the lights out and everything else. I will defend him, as you see Dane Hagan way up against the wall, riding the wall. I'll defend him on how he is racing like that, because every single time that I sim raced, I would always have the lights off. I could not race in a well-lit room. I just couldn't do it. With lights and everything else, and then you're trying to stare at a screen for 2 hours trying to race. You got so much going on. You want it, at least for me. There's some others out there that would love to have a well-lit room to actually see what's going on. Me, I like to have it dark like what Cole Larson's having. That way I'm sitting there, just the only thing that's lit up is the screen in front of me. And then that way I'm not looking at other things going on in the room. I'm looking straight at that TV, and that is all that I'm looking at. The gaming monitor, the TV, whatever. So I'll defend him on that one, because that's how I've always raced. I've always got to have the lights out. Now, if it's during the day, you got the lights out, you just got to deal with what you can deal with. If the sun's poking through the window, it is what it is. But if you're racing at night, I always got the lights off. I always have raced with the lights off at night.
Okay. And we are quickly heading to the under 40 to go.
One thing that's got me kind of out of this, Wes, is nobody went in at the halfway point in stage 3. I was expecting a lot of guys to jump in on that and take that opportunity to do that. It's blowing my mind that nobody's going in at this point. And, we're 37 laps to go. I would think everybody's going to have to go down pit road at least once. They can't go 100 laps. I've never went 100 laps on a full tank here in Iowa. I've just never did it. But, that's why I've got one win to my credit with NASRA, and that was at a super speedway. So I don't know if these guys are more skillful at it. Maybe there was an update since the last time that I raced. here on the here on the service, but they may be able to make it, but it is going to be absolutely close. I would think. I still think they all are going to have to make at least one pit stop right here, stage 3. I just think everybody, like Dean was saying in her ear just a second ago, I think they're just trying to stretch it as long as they can and possibly waiting on a caution. Because if you don't, you pit and say there's a caution comes out and you're trapped like 2 laps down or something like that, you're screwed. You basically just threw your race away. So I think everybody might be just scared to death to go down pit road because they don't want to get busted. Take that chance. Go down pit road and then get screwed out of it. One man that made that pit stop and didn't care is the guy you're riding on board with, Roger Diebold. You see it right there. Ran a 25.5 that last lap. Leader ran a 26.2. So, I mean, there you go. Diebold on the freshies. He is way faster than our leader, Jonathan Cofield, but he's all the way back in the 21st spot. He's going to have a little help. I still think everybody's going to have to make that pit stop, though.
Something that we haven't done is take a commercial break because we're in another long green flag run. So we will go side by side again. And we'll still stay with you on the air as we, we're just going to go side by side. There you go. So we still stay announcing. And our cigar smoking fabled unicorn, Murph, our cigar smoking fabled creature. Thank you, Murph's Magical Creations, made with love for you. As Larson gets some company on the inside, the big box is the race, the small box is the commercial. We get back into turn 2, Jacob, and we are heading to the home stretch, my friend. Wow. Closing in on 30 to go.
Yeah, and absolutely. And we're not like NASCAR where we got the commercial bigger than the race. We're in the NASRA 360 Racing Network. We got the race bigger than the commercial. Nothing against the sponsors or nothing like that, but we're not NASCAR. We never claimed to be. Cofield still with the lead. $10,000 ad we might do. Yeah, absolutely, like Dean said. But Cofield still got that lead. Still kind of motoring away from Lucas Lyons. About 2-second gap over the 41. Flip-flop back here. Adam Newton still trying to get around Cole Larson. I mean, just very hard to pass right now from what I'm seeing. You get yourself in a situation from where your track position is, unless you just straight up blow the corner or you screw up one way or another, I mean, you're pretty much stuck where you're at from what we're seeing. Unless you get the freshies, you're stuck where you're at. Newton has tried to work over Cole Larson for I don't know how many laps trying to get around him for that fifth spot. Just have not been able to do it. Larson is just driving basically like a Josh Rodriguez would be on the Friday Night Concerns of Police Survivors trucks. It's just like a Ryan Newman, just hard to pass. But Larson's not doing anything wrong. It's just the nature of the beast here at Iowa. It's just that hard to pass for everybody out there in the field.
Look at all these guys working their way around the racetrack as boy Tyler Dittmer almost got really sideways a moment ago. All right, the last time people pitted was around lap 101. Can they go the distance, Jacob Reeves? How important is the fuel instead of the tires? Can he go the finish? The longest green flag of the run we're watching right now.
It's like I said a while ago, Wesley, I really don't think that they're going to be able to make it all the way. If they make it, that'd shock the hell out of me, but I really think that you can't go 100 laps on a full tank. I never could go 100 laps on a full tank. It's like I said a while ago, I think everybody is just scared to death to go down pit road at this point.
Jacob, let me your ear for a minute. Cofield, Lyons, everybody in the top 7, top 10 for that matter, besides the ones that pitted at lap 107, Jacob, they pitted one time, and they pitted at lap 101. So that might be something to seriously consider here. I mean, I don't know how much on fumes they are when they come down to the pit lane, but even Cofield, even Cofield pitted on lap 101. Who's leading right now?
then I would assume that they should be able to make it. Then if they was only if they did make it all the way to 100, I don't know how they did it, but there's that 100% fuel capacity out of it. I guarantee you this: caution comes out, everybody's going down pit road and getting 4 freshies. But if they was able to make it all the way, yeah, I'd say that they'd be able to make it on this one as well. I mean, the track, the times is literally 2 seconds slower. Coalfield's best lap was a 24.4. That last lap he ran 26.3. So the track, I mean, the times is just so crazy. Yeah, I mean, he's saving gas. Yeah.
He is literally cutting the engine off, coasting in the corner to save fuel. Listen to that. He sure as hell is. Listen to that. Yeah. Take a listen again. Take a listen one more time, guys. He is now, Jacob, tell him what he's doing. You're a driver, right? I mean, he's basically killing the throttle or killing the engine, but he's got enough speed going through the corner exit that he can fire it back up on the straightaway, right?
More or less. I mean, what he's doing when he's going in the corner, he's basically just pushing the clutch in to where it basically knocks the whole RPMs down. The truck's still running, but the RPMs ain't going through the roof as you see it. It's going all the way down to about 1,100, and then it pops back out of the clutch, bam, right back up to 5,300 RPMs. So basically, he's riding that clutch going into the corners. You see it right there on your screen, bam, all the way from way up there around 6,000 all the way down to literally 1,100, just like that. So yeah, he's basically just pushing the clutch in as he goes into the corner. That's dropping the RPMs down. Some of them may try to push it and not only do that, but some of them may turn the switch off. Now, if he was turning the switch off, you wouldn't see nothing lit up on the dash. But I'll guarantee you what he's doing. He's pushing the clutch in all the way down to the floor, going in the corner, and then once he feels comfortable enough to where he's saved enough or in his momentum at that point, then he'll lift out of the clutch, the RPMs will come back up, he'll get on the gas and he'll carry off. And that will save fuel as to what Jonathan Coalfield's doing. I'm sure Lucas Lyons, Harris, and them, they're all probably doing the same exact thing that they're doing as well. As look, what, Joey's tires getting a little hot right there from what we're seeing. Well, he's getting hot out there.
Hey, obviously NASRA is loves covering what we do with iRacing, but I know there's a lot of crazy shenanigans that have been going on in our country, and obviously a lot of our people are working on the wheel right now, covering the iRacing event in Kansas. Jacob, I don't know if you knew this as well, but I can tell you for all of you Americans out there, and again, we don't get in politics, but the Senate passes the package to end the record government shutdown. And everybody can be happy with that. That's all I'm going to say. We don't get involved in the politics, whatever side you're with, left or right. But, man, happy to say the Senate passes a package to end the government record shutdown. And we want to acknowledge, as we head towards Veterans Day, the salute to service from NASRA. And that is Corporal Randy Nichols, grade E4, 6 years of service from the United States Marine Corps. The few, the proud, the Marines. He's part of the Hammond Group with the NASRA Florida Cabinet Distributor Cup Series, and that is Randy Nichols. Thank you, buddy. Hey, he's won a couple of times this year, Jacob. Randy, that's the guy with the big beard. He don't even look the same. Thank you, Randy.
Absolutely. Thank you to Randy Nichols. And I agree with what you said just a second ago on that. As far as the government shutdown and all that stuff, I will just say this and have it right down the middle. About damn time. I'll just go ahead and put it that way. It about damn time.
About damn time. You're exactly right. I think the shutdown was done for the wrong reasons, but I'm glad that the people that, stuck to their guns and they finally worked it out. So under 15 to go now, as they got to work it out here at Iowa. Who's going to be chucking on the corn tonight? Who's going to be winning here? Justin White, by the way. He's in full RPM mode. He's not letting off. Let's go back to Cofield. Cofield has a 2.5-second lead over Lyons. Let's get back on board and see if he's still cutting off, right in the clutch, saving fuel as we close in on 12 remaining, Jacob, and he is.
She is. Right there, you saw it all the way down to 1,100, keeping it down to the bottom of the racetrack, making it stick, doing it in both of the quarters to the best of his abilities any way that he can. Luke Smith, he actually went in at lap 107, but, I mean, still, I mean, I'm sure he's probably clutching it as well. I'm telling you, if they was able to pull it off through stage 1, stage 2, they should be able to be good to go. Here's the thing, though, Wesley. Here's the thing about that, though. You got to think. There was a caution between stage 1 and stage 2. Not for the stage, but there was a wreck. We had a wreck,
right.
They was able to save fuel through that. So I don't know if that would factor it in that much off of what they're doing. So maybe with them saving fuel the way that they are, we hadn't had a caution the whole time in stage 3. I think that might be what's throwing these guys off a little bit. I still think it's going to be close.
You better not jinx it, Jacob. Don't do that to me. Don't put that evil on me. I've got too much time on my hands. Under 10 to go here at Iowa. Sorry, I was breaking into song mode. Jacob is great. Finally hear from our producer. He's finally talking to the audience. And oh, never mind. I stayed corrected.
Well, I mean, you know, there you go. I mean, Shane Scott going down pit road right here, getting 4 freshies. Probably wasn't able to save enough as here he comes off pit road. But, Dean, you were mentioning Roger Diebold actually get back on the lead lap. I mean, if a caution was to come out, let's just say a caution was to come out, Diebold's crazy to jump down and go for 4 tires. He's already got the tires that'd be 50 laps older than everybody else. But hell, I'd send it and I'd try to make it stick. I'm telling you, I got a feeling. Wesley, I'm not trying to jinx them, but we got guys sideways back here trying to hold on to it. They look like they're driving on a go-kart short track where they put baby powder all the way around the damn slick track. I mean, that's what they look like. They are sliding all over the place. Just try to hold on to it, mainly off of turn 2. Watch this again. Justin White right in behind Jeffrey Johnson Jr. Boy, yeah, still a little bit sideways right there coming over the hump. I'm telling you, these guys, some of these guys got a handful. Some of them don't, but some of them, like, they got a straight up handful driving right now.
I'm running out. As we go to 5 to go this time by the way, want to give props to these guys because you know this, Jacob, like I do. They've gone 100 laps, heading towards 100 laps with no issue. And I'm telling you, we've got to wonder. We've got to wonder. Well, let's be honest. Last caution was lap 99. Remember? Lap 99, right before the halfway. And I spoke too dang soon. Caution is out. You had a feeling it was coming, Jacob. And there it is. I willed it. I willed it to happen. That's almost say I was a humming. It's Blanchard in trouble, the Clinton Main driver in the 9. The Clinton Main's Chris Blanchard. Oh, boy. Blanchard's towing. By the way, when are we bringing back the Blanchard's Towing Xfinity Series? We want Xfinity back. We want Xfinity back. Look at this, Blanchard around. Oh.
Diebold. Oh, no.
Diebold and Blanchard getting to one another, and a caution's out here.
This was a few laps earlier from what Blanchard was having to deal with there coming off of turn 4.
Wow.
You see him right there? I mean, he was already sideways trying to hold on to it. He went down in the grass, wasn't able to save it. And then the next time around, bam, he ended up getting a little bit of damage on the back end, and then he ended up sending it around that time. And, yeah, everybody's coming down and getting 4 freshies. Cofield leading them this time down.
And I was actually wondering who would actually stay out, because what track position's more important. And wow, they all come down pit road. Cofield needs to have the restart of his life right now, especially if he just has a pit stop. Jacob, what do you think? Is it fuel only, or is it tire on? Oh, Jonathan Cofield overshot his pit box. Oh, you can't do that.
No, you cannot. Not on the money stop of the night. You cannot overshoot your pit box. It will straight up cost you. But see if he's able to beat everybody out. Lucas Lyons on the 41 is going to beat him Alpha Pit Road. Good Lord have mercy.
Are you kidding me? Mistake by Cofield. It's the spoils for him and a victory for Lyons. He's the new man in the lead, and we're getting ready for a shootout. Who's gonna win in the corn at Iowa? Stay with us. It ain't over yet. Well, we are back, and welcome to our coverage of the NASRA DSR Electric Truck Series. I am Wesley Outwood, Jacob Reeves alongside, and if this race wouldn't have had a late race caution, this would have been the Darren's Detail and Shine one to go. However, Jacob, we are getting ready for overtime, and Lucas Lyons and Cofield are going to be stride for stride, door to door, when we come back to green next time by, as the field that's a lap down or more is taking the wave around to get back in this thing.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be good right here. I mean, you know, and Adam Newton is back up in the mix as well. And look up here, and look who is right beside of him. Andrew Harris, the 87, who got into Newton a while ago and almost set him around, and Harris just drove right around him like he didn't care. That is going to be an interesting battle right there for row 2. And remember, like you said, it's unlimited green, white, checkered attempts. They got to make it back to the white flag, and we'll have an official finish. If they don't, we'll re-rack them, restack them, do it again as many times as needed. But this is going to be one hell of a restart.
Green.
They have to take the white flag. Remember, here we go, back to green. Lucas Lyons on the loud pedal, and we're crashing behind them. Restart, crashing in 1 and 2. Justin Lumpkin in trouble. We go back to double overtime again here at Iowa.
Yeah, something to miss on the 18. And Justin Lumpkin maybe stack up on the restart, maybe try to get out of the gas, didn't want to run somebody over, and somebody just plowed right into him. We'll check it out one more time. Pulse Poppers instant replay. He's got Jeffrey Johnson Jr. right behind him. What happens with Lumpkin? Or did he just spun the tires. You saw Detmer right beside him, and Tyler Detmer spun the tires as well. But Lumpkin spun them worse than Detmer did and just spun straight down to the bottom of the racetrack. Watch it again right here, and probably tries to grab a gear, tried to step on the throttle a little bit too much. Those cold tires, and with a track temp at 130 degrees, it will straight up blow your mind. There you go, bam. I mean, he just stepped on it a little bit too much. I mean, it's potentially the last restart. Wesley, you're trying to get every little bit that you can out of the truck, out of the tires, out of everything that you got. He just overstepped it just a little bit, and it ended up costing him. But good man on Lumpkin to spin it down and go down in the grass and not collect everybody and their brother up on the racetrack and have a hell of a pilot.
Lucas Lyons trying to hold on and win this thing. It is not over yet. And for a guy like Jonathan Cofield, or even Justin White for that matter, who has fell all the way back, by the way, Justin White is all the way back at 12th. The stage 1 and 2 winner struggling here now. There goes Suss and Knott and Diebold. Coming off of the pit lane. And we're ready to settle this one again. By the way, I just want to say, I know we're in double overtime. I had a feeling it was going to come to that, Jacob, now, as we had that late race caution. But what a phenomenal job these guys did tonight. And don't forget, the best of iRacing coming together again. The last time we had a big major event, there was over $10,000 in prizes in Daytona's NASRA 500, which, by the way, the second annual edition of the Great American Sim Race at Daytona for the NASRA 500 is around the corner. But the NASRA 500 presents the King of Talladega coming up Thanksgiving week. It's going to be a big one, Jacob.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I mean, you're gonna get all that you want out of it. No fast repairs, fixed setups, rebuys, all that good stuff. It's gonna be live here on the NASRA 360 Racing Network. Get you fill on your turkey, on your dressing, your macaroni and cheese, your mac and cheese, your mashed taters. You get it all right here. Obviously, get you your Vegemite sandwiches, hell, your pecan pie. You get it all, and then you get ready for the King of Talladega. Oh, baby, it's going to be a hell of a week, buddy. It is going to be fantastic. I am off work the whole week, too. It's going to be a good one. NASRA 500 King of Talladega. Can't wait.
Be awesome. Brandon Broadfoot's chiming in, and he says, I heard y'all talking about me on Friday about the wheel difference between me and Hammond. Is that the Fisher-Price wheel? Don't forget, tomorrow night, by the way. And Jacob, are we doing this now every Tuesday night? Is that what we were talking about? The Florida Cabinet Distributors Endurance Race, Watkins Glen? Next Tuesday. I just thought it was like a special event, right? I just thought it was They better tell us. They better give us a memo.
That may be your Blanchard's Torn Xfinity series right there. That may be what it is. They're probably just going to flip it to an endurance race every Tuesday night.
And Dean's loving it. Double overtime here at Iowa. Remember to decide the Brickyard 200. They got to take the one to go. If not, we will go again and again and again until the Energizer Bunny decides to step in the ring. Back underway as Lyons is on the gas. Here comes Cofield. He'll power back in 1 and 2.
Boy, Cofield wanted that extra restart, and it may end up paying off for him. Lyons was able to beat him off of pit road. The last restart, Lyons actually was able to beat Cofield and just gas up and get away, but the caution might have saved the 58, but Lyons tried to get away. Harrison Newton made contact off turn 4, but the white flag's out.
Flag presented by Darren's Detail and Shine. 2 by 2 by 2 behind the top 2 single file. It is Lyons on the back straightaway. Cofield, can he catch him? Will he send it in? Will he drive it in deep? He cannot. Kentucky's Lucas Lyons wins the Brickyard 200. He steals one away from Cofield and Justin White here in Iowa.
My goodness. What a race right there.
Baldy got it done. I'm a horrible person. I'm sorry. I'm working on it.
I mean, he got it done. I mean, he was in the right place at the right time, Wesley. He might have not have been the fastest truck out there. And he might have not led the most laps, but he was in the right place at the right time, and Lucas Lyons was able to come away with it and get the win here tonight and lock himself into the playoffs. And he's going to burn it down right here on the front stretch, and well-deserved. I mean, once again, I guess you could say snake bitten for the 58. A Cofield leads a good bit of laps, and just out of nowhere, bam! I mean, it just hits, and bad luck strikes him. But that, I guess you could say that monkey is still off his back, because Cofield still did come away with a P2 here tonight. I'm sure he would have loved to have the win, but it's like a P2 all day long with Bandits Motorsports coming home 1-2.
Florida Cabinet Distributors victory lane, and look at the man of the number 41, Lucas Lyons, picking up the victory Jacob and Dean are carrying you guys the rest of the way with post-race. Cofield, Lyons Cofield, Bandit Motorsports 1 and 2. So maybe there's not that much of a anger, if you will, for Cofield, right? He's got 2 wins this year. Bandits now Lucas Lyons gets a win. Their teammates, Adam Newton will settle for 3rd after having 3 wins, winner last week in Martinsville. Cole Larson, Peyton Johnson, Andrew Harris, Colton Hogan, Luke Smith, Tyler Dittmer, Jeffrey Johnson for Bandit Motorsports. What a run for him, Jacob. He'll finish in the top 10 here at Iowa.
Yeah, I mean, coming home in P11, you got Joey Stiers. Obviously, good to see him come out of this with a P11. James Kaufman, didn't talk about him a whole lot tonight, but still comes home with the top 15 in P12. Justin White will finish in 13th with Brian Shue in 14th. Chad Ross will get 15th with Taylor Peacock in 16th. Raul Meza will finish in 17th with Roger Diebold. Looked like he might have had a cool strategy going on, but it didn't pay off for him. He will finish in the 18th spot with Craig Schroeder and Jason Morales rounding out the top 20.
By the way, he will now be the, I'm trying to tally it up here, at top 20. It's going to be Buzzy Mongold, Cody Knott, Justin Lumpkin, J.D. Larson, Tyler Goodwin, all multiple laps down, top 25. Shane Scott, Joshua Suss, Chris Blanchard, Dan Hagan, Philip Pappas, the top 30 here tonight, Jacob.
Yeah, I mean, and all the way down, you go through 31st through all the way to the end of it. Aaron Van Ryder, you got Ryan Delaveau, like we talked about a while ago. He fought the wall and the wall won. Robbie Richards finishes 33rd with Shane Trotter. Steve Barnett and Matt Cherry, the 36 drivers that took a time here tonight. TJ Moore was the race director.
He is the 8th different winner in 11 races. The only drivers to have multiple wins is Adam Newton with 3 and his teammate Jonathan Cofield with 2. But Jacob, 8 winners in 11 races. That shows you how pretty damn impressive the NASRA DSR Electric Truck Series is in Season 6.
Yeah, I mean, literally, it's shaping up to be a wide open race for the championship, to be honest with you. I mean, you got maybe one clear-cut favorite with Adam Newton with multiple wins. But other than that, I mean, it is wide open by a long shot with every single one of these guys. Lyons, you got Cofield, Johnson, Luke Smith, one race is Adam Newton, Peyton Johnson. I mean, literally, it is wide open. And it's only, I got a feeling it's only going to get more and more wide open, to be honest with you.
With his 118th start, Lucas Lyons, first win of the season, and this year, 5th career win. And we'll chat with him, Jacob and Dean will, next. And I'll see you next week, of course, at the road course at Chicago. Congrats again. Baldy gets it done in the Brickyard 200. We'll chat with him next. Craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime is Florida Cabinet Distributors. With over 20 years in business and 39 years of woodmaking experience, they proudly serve Northeast Florida to Southeast Georgia, delivering custom woodwork that combines precision, beauty, and durability. Whether you're dreaming of a custom kitchen, bathroom vanity, fireplace and mantle, entertainment center, outdoor kitchen, or even a full library, we can build it at Florida Cabinet Distributors, exactly the way that you envision. Hey, no project is too big or too small. If it's made of wood, Florida Cabinet Distributors can make it. Call or text Steve today. Yes, they gave us his personal cell number, 904-874-3442. That's 904-874-3442 to book today. Florida Cabinet Distributors, craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime.
We are back here at Iowa, Cornfields of Iowa, and your race winner, Double L, Lucas Lyons, gets it done. Lucas, buddy, congratulations on the win. Tell us about the race right there, because, I mean, as bad as I got to say it, don't take it the wrong way, but it looked like he was going to play second fiddle to Cofield until that caution come out, and then it kind of changed everything.
Yeah, I kind of got lucked into that caution, and then Cofield accidentally slid through his box for the second time that night. And it made the bull a little bit mad because I was running El Toro Loco paint scheme from Monster Jam, and I heard that you said that Dean Hopton is the best producer that you've ever worked with, even though me and you worked together on Wednesday nights.
Oh. Oh, Lord.
So I had something to prove.
We got beef.
I'm all right with that.
Well, I mean, but Lucas, I will ask you this. And Wesley talked about this a while ago. There's been 11 races and there's 8 different winners. I mentioned it a second ago that this season, it seems like the championship. I mean, granted, we ain't made it to the playoffs yet, but we'll get there eventually. But it seems to me like this is starting to brew up to kind of being a wide open championship battle once it gets to the playoffs. Would you agree with that?
I would definitely agree with that, with having multiple different winners, and then Adam and Jonathan being the only 2-time winner, or 3-time in Adam's case. But looks like I'm picking up the momentum at the right time. I know my beginning half of the season wasn't the greatest, and just hoping to carry this momentum forward. And yeah.
Well, alrighty. I'll go ahead and I'll give him a little bit of credit here. The second best damn producer on our racing, Lucas Lyons, comes home with the win here tonight. Lucas, buddy, congratulations on the win. Appreciate your time as always. Before we let you go, thank your sponsors and his shout outs.
Yeah, the producer that comes out here and pretends like he knows how to drive a race truck. But I'd like to thank Top Tier Apparel. If y'all need something 3D printed, shoot me a message on Facebook or Discord. I'm trying to start up a 3D printing business. Lions 3D Designs, you see it right there. Yeah. Honor Home Loans, Cofield Asphalt Refinishing, Cofield Supply and Service, and you all for putting this on.
Lucas Lyons locking himself into the playoffs, baby. He's taking all day long. Lucas, buddy, congratulations on the win. Appreciate your time. We'll see you next week in Chicago.
Thank you.
That was Lucas Lyons, comes home with the win here tonight for the Brickyard 200 here at Iowa. We go to second place finisher, Jonathan Cofield. Jonathan, damn, man. I mean, literally, you had to be the only person in virtual Iowa or in the Discord chat or on iRacing for that matter. You did not want to see that caution at that point. But what else did you need to try to get back up to the front and try to get the win?
No, just not slide through my pit box again. I done it twice in the race. My pit box was in the turn, so never could get it counted down right or something. I don't know. It was just throwing me off being in the corner like that. So I slid through it twice and gave the lead up there, and that's about all it was. Felt like I dominated the whole race, and for my teammate to get it instead of me, that's all right too. I'll take it.
I mean, Jonathan, we was talking about this a second ago. I mean, the monkey is off your back. At least I feel like that the monkey is off your back. But did you there for a second think, oh, hell, here we go again. I had this win in the bag, and then all of a sudden, bam, something happens. Now I don't get the win. I get second. But I still think the monkey's completely off your back. I'm like Wesley. I think the curse has been broken because you finally got out here and you got back on the horse and you got out here and you started kicking tail and getting wins. But obviously the monkey's still gone, right? I mean, second place. You'll take it like you said.
Yeah. The big thing in the beginning of the season was just the old VR. Spending the money, $500, and go ahead and getting a newer one has helped a lot. Had some really good finishes, had some really good tracks come up for us. So yeah, just really excited about Chicago Street Course next week. I won that one last season, so still got some good races looking forward to coming up.
OG in the past, 50-inch TV works out a hell of a lot better than a VR. I'm just saying it does. But I mean, if you're used to it, take it and run with it. Jonathan Cofield comes home with a P2 here tonight. Jonathan, buddy, appreciate your time. Congratulations on the run. As always, thank your sponsors and any shout outs.
Yeah, just all my teammates at Bandits, man. We all of us in the top 10 this week, which was pretty awesome. First and foremost, Lucan's Lions 3D designs. He's doing some 3D prints and stuff, making numbers for everybody. Man, it's awesome stuff. Need to shout him out 4 or 5 times. I missed him last couple of weeks, but just everybody at NASRA, Cofield Asphalt Refinishing, Cofield Supply and Service, of course you, Wesley Dean, for doing the broadcast. Luckily, we didn't have a lot of cautions this week, so hope we put on a good show.
Phil comes home with a P2 here tonight. Jonathan, buddy, appreciate your time. Congratulations on the run. We'll see you in Chicago next week.
Thank you, buddy.
That was Jonathan Cofield comes home with a P2 here tonight. We'll go to third place finisher. Won at Martinsville last week. He was trying to go for 2 in a row here tonight in Iowa. Come up 2 spots short. It's Adam Newton. Adam, buddy, congratulations on the P3. I got to ask you, because Cofield mentioned this just a second ago, so I was wanting to get your take on this. But last week, 29 cautions was a short track. We come to Iowa, and we had, 4 or 5 cautions, if that. What do you think the biggest difference was coming from Martinsville and coming over to Iowa, which is why we saw more green flag racing tonight than what we did last week?
Loose truck, people scared to drive it. That's one reason. They're driving really, really careful. They're not pushing the limits. And the guys that did, they found out real quick what would happen.
Sounds to me like he's getting a little bit beefier right here. I got to ask. I wasn't going to, but damn it, I'm going to ask it anyway. The contact. We saw it a while ago. We had it live. The contact with you and the 87 of Harris, we see y'all right here racing it back right here. I believe y'all was racing it back to come back to the white flag. We saw Harris kind of look like he kind of got into you. This contact, you and Harris, I mean, is there beef? Is there beef between the 19 to 87 now?
No, I wanted Dean to cue up the Tokyo Drift music. I spent more time sideways than straight tonight, but hey, I really don't have no beef. I do have 2 other previous experiences with Harris. He wrecked me on lap 2 at Charlotte 2 seasons ago, and I was on the pole for that race, and then there was another wreck, but hey, who remembers, right?
Yeah, hell, race car drivers, they don't remember nothing. No, absolutely not. They do not remember what happened 3 seasons ago between drivers. They don't remember any of that stuff. But anyway, Adam, buddy, congratulations on the P3 here tonight. Appreciate your time, but as always, before we let you go, thank your sponsors and shout outs.
Yeah, no, I'm like I said, I ain't really got no beef with nobody right now. But thank Florida Cabinet Distributors, Josh's dad, Josh, Swim, Lumpkin, Stires, Thomas, he ain't here. Excuse me. All our crew, Adam, Jeff, everybody makes this go around. Dan, Chew, Miss Nate, he's out of town. DSR, LPP race cars, Mama June's, y'all, thank God for another good week, and was actually surprised about the pole tonight. And like I said, I'm racing for a cause this season, and hopefully we can do something special.
I've got a damn good feeling about it. The Bulldog, Adam Newton, comes home with a 3rd here tonight in Iowa. He'll take it any way that he can. Adam, buddy, appreciate your time. Congratulations on the run. We'll see you at Chicago, the street course.
And congrats to Lucas on the win tonight. I forgot to say that.
Adam, buddy, appreciate your time. Congratulations on the run. We'll see you at Chicago next week.
10-4.
That was Adam Newton. The Bulldog comes home with a P3 here tonight. And, wow, that rounds out the podium finishers. Dean, final thoughts, baby. Brickyard 200 Iowa, it is in the books. Final thoughts. Make sure, real quick, folks, if you haven't yet, make sure you like and subscribe to the NASRA 360 Racing Network. Dean, your final thoughts.
Yeah, absolutely crack over race, didn't it? Just a couple of cautions, really. At the end of the day, the whole week has flipped completely different on a caution fest down to some fantastic wheel-to-wheel racing. Good work to obviously Lucas Lyons and Caulfield. That was a great battle there, and I have to give it to Adam too in that last dying stages of the race. I thought when he scrubbed a little bit of speed off when he had that contact with Harris that would have dropped him outside that podium, but you could see still managed to hold on the outside there and keep Cole Larson and Peyton Johnson behind him too to score that P3 position from his great qualifying course and putting it on pole. Brilliant racing across the board there, you'd have to say there, Jacob, and a lot of fun to work with yourself there and Wesley, and of course all the NASRA 360 Racing Network.
Absolutely. I'm telling you, I mean, that right there, that is short track racing at its finest, folks. We saw some of, very, very entertaining racing, had a lot of laughs here tonight. And I mean, that's what it's all about. That's what you're supposed to get here on the NASRA 360 Racing Network. Lucas Lyons comes home with the win here tonight, locks himself into the playoffs. What is going to happen when we go to the road course next week at Chicago Street Course? Obviously, there you go, Florida Cabinet Distributors, Victory Lane. Lucas Lyons burning it down on the front stretch. Love this track. I love everything that it's got. Love the corn out here, too. I heard it was good. I hadn't tried it, but I'm going to get a chance to one day. One day while I'm still alive, I guess.
He can verify it's good.
There you go. We'll give him that. Wesley knows about the corn, so we'll take it 9 ways sunny. But, folks, that's going to do it for this broadcast. I want to thank all the great sponsors. Obviously, Darren's Detail and Shine for the last lap. Concerns of police survivors for what they do on Friday nights. TLC, Premier Racing Setups, Cops for the Friday night series, Blanchard's Towing, Glass Mechanics, Serve Pro, Points Poppers. Hell, the list goes on and on and on. The Brickyard for the title sponsorship of the race, and DSR Electric, their title sponsorship of the DSR Electric Truck Series. We're here with the North American Sim Racing Association. Shout out to the drivers for putting on a hell of a show each and every week, and the fans, y'all come out with big old numbers on the NASRA 360 Racing Network, so thank you very much to each and every one of y'all, and Brady and Cody, the admins, for allowing us to be ourselves, entertaining you, the fans, giving us a little free reign. Sometimes we might abuse it a little bit, but it's still entertaining as hell to entertain you, the fans, each and every Monday night here on the NASRA 360 Racing Network. For the best damn team on iRacing, and for the Australian, Lucas, I got it all screwed up. I thought Lucas was in here. Lucas, there you go, buddy. I give you a little shout out. For the Australian, Dean Hopton Bengals, and also for Wesley Outlet, I'm the redneck announcer, Jake Reeves. And as I always say, be safe, be kind, be fast. We're going to the Windy City. We're going to the Bulls Town. We're going to Chicago Street Course next Monday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, live and only on the NASRA 360 Racing Network. We're rolling on with the DSR Electric Truck Series. We'll see you there.